Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where things are probably looking a little different because we are in Update 8 Experimental. And last time we messed around with a bunch of the update things. Now today, are jumping back into our factory production here, where we're automating our final space elevator part, the assembly director system. And we are actually almost done. We have made it a long way here these last couple months, but now today we're gonna be able to automate computers and then supercomputers, which are one of the two components we need for the final part. So I guess as well, you guys will finally find out how many of the final space elevator part we're gonna be producing with all this stuff here. So look forward to that. But first, what is that truck doing? I think it's getting excited for today's sponsor, HelloFresh. It's a meal kit delivery service that brings fresh, pre-measured ingredients right to your door. No grocery stores, no stress, and no crazy takeout bills. We're heading into fall, and I'm already seeing Christmas stuff on the shelves. Parking will be a nightmare, which will make ordering takeout easier, but then there's the holidays around the corner, and oh no. So yeah, no thank you. I just want meals pre-planned and at my door when I need them. And since HelloFresh has 40 recipes and 100 different add-ons, there's tons of variety to choose from. Besides saving time shopping, you can also save time cooking as well with some of HelloFresh's 15-minute meals, which are even faster than ordering delivery. So sign up to HelloFresh today before things get even crazier and save 50% on your first box. Just use my link or go to hellofresh.com and use code POGKIBITZSTEP50 for 50% off plus free shipping. Again, click the link in the description or scan the QR code with your phone to get started. Back to our video game world though. As you can see, our factory area is pretty busy at this point. So if we're gonna be automating a ton of computers, we're gonna need to go to some empty space way on the edge of the map here, where we have a tiny bit of space prepared to automate 175 computers per minute. It's gonna require about 50 manufacturers, and we're gonna be using a kind of weird recipe this time around, a Caterium computer recipe, which uses circuit boards, quick wire, and rubber. Or if I'm usually making computers, I'm using the crystal computer recipe that uses crystal oscillators in an assembler. But since we had so much extra Caterium in this biome, I was like, we'll just automate some extra quick wire and it'll be fine. Right up until we have to do any belt work. Once we have to do belt work around here, oh my gosh, I'm really scared. But at least we do have a blueprint dismantling, which will save me a ton of time when I inevitably make mistakes. But for now, let's just get started with building as many manufacturers as we can around here. So this is gonna take a minute. And no, I was wrong. After building like 11 here and seeing all the empty space we have, I'm sure this will be fine. And we're gonna switch gears a little bit because I'm really scared. Each of these machines needs 105 quick wire per minute. And well, 105 times like 50 is a lot of quick wire. It's actually 4,900 per minute, which is gonna be like 6 and a bit belts, practically 7 belts of quick wire we need to bring over to this area. So yeah, we'll have the manufacturers going off into space over that way, but figuring out the logistics of this quick wire is gonna be spooky. And also, I guess we first have to find it, because we have quick wire systems all over the place. We have one big one right next door though, and we have a couple bins free. So that's 780 in the first one and the second one. And then the third one has like a weird amount. I think it's 600 and something? Yeah, 624, but okay, gets us started. And wait, no, we don't even have to worry about numbers right now. I think all the rest of the quick wire in this entire biome is going towards this project, which is horrifying and also kind of cool, but first we need to find the rest. Quick wire left here. Nope, this is all going to high-speed connectors, which was our other major quick wire build, and that ate up a lot of stuff. Is there anything left over here? No. There are the circuit boards we have to grab. That won't be a problem. We have some quick wire going over this way, Okay, but that's not a lot. There's only gonna be 264 then? Something's not adding up. 780 times 2, plus like 624 plus 264? Yeah, we're missing like half the quick wire. Where did I build it? Oh man, a lot of you guys in the comments are saying, hey Kibs, you should put some signs up around where to find things, and you know, that's probably a really good idea if I had done it maybe like 2 episodes before. We're actually so close to finishing this whole project that it's not that big of a deal, except for exactly right now. Here it is quickly becoming a big deal, because most of our quick wire is being produced off in this corner here, but all of this is for the high-speed connectors. So I don't know where any of it is. What the heck? Where did past Kibs build this stuff? Wait a second. Wait a second. Ooh, there you are, my pretties. Okay, here we go. So 624 minus 220, doesn't matter. This, I know, is the rest of our quick wire. But now we have to bring that to the entire other side of the biome. Luckily, 3 of the belts are close by, but that's another 7 belts we have to weave through all of this. Oh my gosh, what do we do? It's like a maze game with multiple answers, except each answer takes a different amount of my time. And actually, you know what? If we're playing a maze game, let's play it as a maze game. So I'm just in like Photoshop right now, and we're gonna try and lay out the belt work with this screenshot. So down here in this little corner, that's all the quick wire. And then up here is kind of our goal area where we have all the manufacturers. To really illustrate the problems here, I'll highlight the train track as well. Because it's the train tracks that make it so difficult to build around here, as I have to either bridge above or below them. And obviously there are the roads too, which I'll just make black so it's easier to see. Oh my gosh, this is such a good idea. It makes things so much more clear. But now you can also understand my struggle. Because of course, all I really want to do is go boom. But there's a couple things in the way. So where can we go that avoids most of this stuff? Well, one thing we could do is go down this way, kind of take a turn over next to the highway, figure out maybe around here, a way to cross underneath. But then on the other end, it's like a million machines and we don't have a place to land. Plus, if we just go straight this way, then we have to cross that, and it's like, about not that way specifically, but we continue this way, where it looks like we have a bridge, kind of yoink on top of there, and then just go over there. Oh wait, no, that's just one solution. I see another one just this way. There's an empty little area here, so we could just scoot up here and then to there. This is by the manufacturers for the high-speed connectors we just saw. Then we could kind of just go behind all of this. Oh my gosh, yes, this is it. Then we go like out to here and then up this way. I don't know what the heck we're gonna, wait, not up this way. Heck, let's just go all the way around to like here and then to there. Oh, this is so smart. In fact, this is the best idea ever. It solves like a million different problems. We have a bunch of high-speed connectors there. We have a bunch of wire off in this corner, and then getting them all the way over to wherever else would be a nightmare. But now if we have this highway, we just yoink the highway going in the other direction for these materials, and then we can get all of those things over to here, and then to space. Or better yet, we can bring everything to here, which is a truck station, and then we could utilize our road networks. It's genius. This is it. And the most shocking thing of all is when I implemented the plan into reality, it actually worked out as well. No hiccups. Just one perfect bridge going across the entire factory, past the truck station, and then over to where we're working on our project. And we're able to dodge like every obstacle in our way. I will say just barely. But then we can expand on the systems horizontally and it's fine. And here we are, practically ready to make computers. But now we just need the other resources. One of them I know is circuit boards, and that's no biggie. It's, what? 26.25 times 50? 26.25 times 50 is 1,300. It's 2 belts. But the main thing is we can just bring them through the bridge we just built over there. So that doesn't matter. And then robar, 2,100 of that per minute. And it's coming into this biome through this train station here. Unlike with the quick wire, we just have to bring the rubber to the other side of the biome. But it's only 3 belts and there's not as much to work through. Like, this looks busy, but a trained eye can see it's not that busy. Like, we're gonna bring the rubber from there, over this way, down underneath like one road and a train track there. And then like the 3 belts can just meander their way over to here. And shockingly, like, I'm making plans and then the plans work and then we're just like moving on. Like, what is going on here? Is this an I'm Kibitz video? Am I playing the game? Am I being possessed by a productivity demon? I don't know. But I do know that we now have everything at the location. Circuit boards are simple. Again, we just used the bridge we had just built. And now we can build this project in peace without worry or fear or anything like that. In fact, to save ourselves even more headaches, we're just gonna get rid of this weird pit area thing so we can flatten the area out just a little bit more. So now once we start setting up our blueprints, we have a much simpler time of doing so. And we can make longer rows, so when everything overflows, it's not a huge headache. But still at some points we want to keep with the aesthetic. So we still have a little bit of a pit over here in the sand. So we'll just build some of these a little bit lower. There, look, we're being aesthetic. But you know, after building all of the manufacturers, I kind of wish I did a little bit more with the terrain. Like, it's cool to see a ton of machines all laid out nicely and hooked together, but it's so much more interesting when you work with the terrain. But you know, it's fine. It still does look pretty good, and we do kind of work with the terrain over here. And once we get to supercomputers, oh boy, we are going to be making a masterpiece then. All right, so let's get to loading up all the machines. We have all of the belts of quick wire kind of out and about, and we just need to get them from A to B. Problem is, we are making so many computers that we're gonna max out the quick wire belts really quick. So what I mean by that is, each machine needs 105 quick wire, right? So that means we can feed about 7.5 manufacturers. Practically 7. And how many do we have kind of hooked together here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, great. Good one, Kibs. Thanks, Kibs. Yeah, I should have kept that in mind a bit more. But that's okay. That means when we're loading all of this, we'll probably start here. Like, we'll have a quick wire belt here. We'll do the quick wire on the bottom level. And I suppose later into the systems, we'll have to have like mergers in places. So we'll have other belts of quick wire enter the overflow line after the first 2 machines. If this is 9 machines, then there's 7 left, and yeah, that'll be all good to go. As for the rest of these lines, we have like 12 manufacturers, maybe more in a row. So we're gonna have to be a little bit more intricate with the loading of stuff. I guess we'll have like multiple points where we load in more quick wire. So like here, of another belt kind of enter the system. And then maybe over here, I left a huge tile of space, mostly for like outputs. And we'll have another quick wire belt merge into the system at this point. Then we just repeat that pattern for the next set and for the last few over here. Okay, is there anything else I need to worry about before I start doing the spaghetti? I guess the other thing actually is I have no idea how many circuit boards we have here. Nor do I want to count and find out. So we're gonna go with option B. Option blueprint, where I have a balancer here, which is just a 2 to 2, wherein whatever 2 belts enter will be jumbled together, and on the other side we'll have 2 equal belts. And then yeah, we'll send one of them over that way, the other over this way, and that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh man, this is one of the fun things about recording videos, is that I explain everything and it seems so simple, and then in reality it's like, what is going on? But you know, it's like refeeding the lines to make sure that they don't run out, and we're doing the refeeding because the machines are so hungry. It's just when you look at it, it's like, holy macaroni, Batman. What a absolute nightmare. What a cacophony of belts. But they do look really nice. They really added a lot to the aesthetic here since it's kind of, you know, basic. But okay, with all of it set up, now we have to find out if it actually works. So power, connect, things come to life, and we'll see what ends up happening. Well, you know, more so where things go wrong. I don't see how things could go wrong though. Famous last words. It's just an overflow system. Probably if something's gonna go wrong, we'll see it a lot later after the system's been running for a while. When, I don't know, one of the refeeding methods or belts doesn't want to work properly, or something along those lines. For now, we just make sure the simple stuff is done, where all of the outputs and things are connected, and then we see a computer? Is that my computer? Come back here, my precious toaster. Where did you go? I know you go this way. Wait, do you go this way? Oh, yes, you do. Hello, friend. Off it goes. Over these machines here. And then to the bins. And those bins are gonna fill up quick. We are making 175 of these little guys per minute. Now, with the computers, we can move on to supercomputers. And for supercomputers this time around, we're going to be using a weird recipe. Not the first one. The standard recipe is actually really bad. Do not use this. It's extremely inefficient. And I was thinking of using this recipe that uses cooling systems and stuff, but I was scared earlier in the playthrough about cooling systems in aluminum because we're making so many batteries. But then, I ended up doing all my calculations based off of this recipe that uses batteries. And, well, I was right to be worried about them. Because after doing all my math, we're gonna be using 500 batteries per minute to make the supercomputers. But like everything with this project, Past Kibs was busy, and he has prepared for this. So over at our aluminum build, over this way, where I should be dead, we have automated, I think 1,000 batteries per minute or something like that. Like, we have a lot scooting around. Some for drones, some for, what are they called? Magnetic field generators? Yeah, one of the other space elevator parts. But the vast majority are for supercomputers. And we're gonna have a lot of fun with this project because I have been saving a space in the biome for the entirety of this project just for our supercomputers because I wanted them to be in the most prolific, important spot in the whole biome, which is right here. Oh wait, what the heck is that? Is that a drop pod? They must have moved this. Why is that up here? Okay, I'll try and build over this. Main thing is, this space all around here is gonna be for the supercomputers. We have tons of room over there for belt work. We have like a trench, we have trains over there to get items, and it should look great. I'm hoping it will. No, there is no hope here. It shall be great. We're building supercomputers, my favorite item in the game. So you better believe we will be trying our best here. And of course, we're gonna need tons of manufacturers. So we'll start building them where we can. Main thing again is, can we build over top of this weird thing here? Come on, come on. Is that actually flat? It is! Awesome. Didn't need that hard drive anyway. It's gone. All right. And now we just have to build another 21 manufacturers over by the trains. And because Past Kibs was so nice, this isn't gonna be too troublesome. Because we don't have a lot of big problems with this one. Now checking out that recipe one more time. The computers we need for this are only like 75 per minute. The electromagnetic control rods, we already have those, and we only need 50 per minute. The batteries are 500, which can fit on a Mark V belt, no biggie. And then the wire, we need 1,125 wire per minute. That's not too bad, because I suppose, heck, even like here, or maybe like back here, we can add in an extra wire belt to top up the lines. That's the only headache though, and I think we might have just built everything. That's 4 there, 3, 7, plus 6, 13, 4 up there, 17. Okay. I feel like I could fit in another 1, 2, 3 here, and I suppose 1 or 2 down here. Yeah, no, that's 21, over 21. And then we'd still have even more space. So we have space there, here, belt work should be fine. I suppose the last thing is we need a drone port, because we're gonna be flying the batteries from our aluminum plant to here. And my goodness, is this just not calling for a drone port? It is. It's the perfect amount of space too. Just need a little bit of aluminum. And then there we go. There are batteries. After a little bit of reorganizing, I got all of the manufacturers down here in, and look at this! I even made the belts kind of look cool and go over the train track here. At least I think it looks kind of cool. And that crosses the train track, gets everything out of the way, and then we just connect these 2 sets of manufacturers together, and GG. As for getting the rest of the items, all the computers and stuff like that are way over that way. But hey, what's this? A rubber line that we just built earlier that goes directly over to the computers? Oh, you better believe it. So we can just have another belt going the opposite direction, going to the supercomputers. And oh, what do you have here? Orange, that's wire. Is this all of the wire we need for the project too? Oh, well, it is. And then we're flying over the batteries, so the last thing we need are electromagnetic control rods. And I guess that's gonna be the most difficult thing to belt over. Mostly because I have no idea where they are. Classic problem again. I think they're over this way though. We're not making too many. It's like 50 per minute. Yeah? Yes, it is 50 per minute. So they're all the way over here. And we need to get over there. So quick puzzle time. Control rods, supercomputers. How are we doing this? Oh, it's super easy. It's one belt going beside the train station, probably joining up with the plastic, going up and over, and we are done. Wow, shockingly simple. And again, because of past Kib's genius planning, I had one of the drone ports in our aluminum area ready and waiting to deliver the 500 batteries per minute to the other biome. So the last thing really to do is turn it all on. So drone port, all stand by, start delivering the goods. And then as for the rest of the items, again, it was super easy to bring them all around because I left a ton of space. That should get the party started. At least once the drones finish unloading here. All right, so quick overview. Have all the items overflowing over this way. Got the belts looking pretty cool up there. We'll add in walkways later on. And everything else kind of flows over this way and into the mess. But then the output is all on one line, and we're making 50 supercomputers per minute. And they're going to go down here, over and across this way, over somewhere, and then finally end up at a bin up on top of this tall point, where we can look over the rest of the factory build next to our supercomputers. And yes, we're making 50 supercomputers per minute. So like I was saying earlier, it's pretty simple now to figure out how many assembly director systems we're gonna make. Because if we need 50 supercomputers, that means we're gonna end up with 50 assembly director systems. That's what everything you see before you and more is for. And although you've hit a major milestone in the project, the most difficult part is yet to be done. But we're gonna leave that for future Kibs and call it here. So remember to check out that first link in the description. And for now, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.